My name is Elisa Noviani. I'm from English Literature 8 2019, and in this video I want to interpret a video from a native speaker. There is a woman who works as an interpreter on the European Council, and here we go.
I'm Anne Ford. I'm an interpreter here working at the European Council. Our purpose is to try to ensure that the heads of state and government understand each other as well in 23 languages as they would normally speaking to each other in their own language.
Our goal is to make effort to ensure that head of the state and the government comprehend as well in the 23 languages as usually they speaking to each other in their own language.
Even before we come into the booth, we have a system whereby we obtain information, background information for every meeting online.
Even before we come into the stand, we get a trick whereby to get the information and the background information for every meeting online.
It's very important that we are put in the same position as delegates and we have the same information.
And it's really significant that we are located in the same positions as delegates, so we have the same information.
But here, this is the file we get for the European Council, and when we come into the booth, we come in early so that we can prepare it.
Here's the file that we get for European Council, and we come in early to the stand so we can prepare it.
We can read through the letter from the President, the agenda here, and then we have all the detailed documents as we work our way through the file.
We can read through the letter from the President and the agenda here, and then we have all the detailed documents as we work our way through the file.
This gives us the vocabulary, it gives us the background, but of course this is not the most important thing.
E sono particolarmente grato a Helle e anche a Jean-Claude.
So this provides us the vocabulary, it provides us a background, but of course it is not the most important thing.
The most important thing about interpreting is not the words, it's not the language itself, it's the message, it's the spirit of what's being put across.
The most important thing about the interpreting is not words, this is not language, but the message. This is the patience of what being conveyed.
So it's not a matter of a machine, it's not a matter of a translation which is written and takes a long time. We have to be able to listen, understand, process, and produce it in our own language and then convey that message, but we have to do it in a very, very short period of time.
So it is not machines and the translation problems that the work takes a long time, but we have to be able to listen, understand, process and produce it in our own language, and then we get the message across in the very short time.
In just some kind of nanosecond, we have to do all those processes in our head. Right, amusingly, somebody came into the booth the other day and said, "I really admire what you do."
Some kind of nanosecond, we have to do all this processes in our heads, right? And somebody come to the stand a few days ago and said, "I really admire what you did."
But of course you have the script running along a screen in front of you, as they really believed that we had the script.
But of course you have the script running across the screen in the front of you because they really believe that we have those scripts.
No, it's totally improvised. Everything that's said in this room we can interpret live, and it's actually much more exciting than when people read speeches.
No, that is really improvises everything that say in this room, and we can interpret directly. It is actually much more interesting than when the people who read the speeches. Okay, I think that's all, and thank you.